We are live.
We are live. Okay, I'm just going to put this there. Okay, we are sorted. Hello, my friends. I've missed you so much. I'm so sorry for messing up our live last week. I was just so keen to not miss out because I have FOMO. Anyway, today I'm super excited because it's the first cake that I've baked that I absolutely love, using the CK almond flour blend. I have tried, tried baking a cake with full-on chicken, the CK chicken blend without success, and then Cheryl taught me how to do it. So Cheryl Tomlinson, thank you very much. But this cake, I feel like it's kind of a magic cake recipe because you can alter it. You can make a vanilla cake, you can make strawberry or add keto approved fruit, which is mostly berries, right? You can make a chocolate cake, you can do all sorts of things. And plus two, the other thing, it's really easy because you make it in a blender. I would advise using a large volume blender because you'll see how mine gets filled right up to the brim. And I'm going to say you will need a 800 ml or a 25 ounce jug because that's how much batter you need. Anyway, let's begin. The ingredients are listed in the description box, and I am yet to add the cream cheese frosting. I'm using my favorite cream cheese frosting recipe, which you get a thick, beautiful, very pipeable icing. So we're going to be using that one. Okay, let me put everything into the blender and then we will go through the comments. 3 eggs, real simple, real quick. 1/3 of a cup of oil. A 1/2 cup of granulated sweetener. I just measured this. About 100 grams. Okay, so I'll update the description box with that. And then 100 grams sweetener. And then you will need a 1/2 cup of either Greek yogurt or cream. That goes in. And today I'm going to be using strawberries just to demonstrate, that it works with fruit. So I'm going to be using a 1/3 of a cup of chopped strawberries. Just wipe my hands. Right, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You can use up to a teaspoon, don't go more than that. One tablespoon and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Let's stop there and go through the comments.
Well, first of all, you're in trouble.
Why?
Because Cheryl, hi Cheryl, Cheryl has noted that you are not sitting.
We went to go when we moved up here we moved state about a year and a half ago now. We didn't have space to fit our bar stools. So I did, because of our conversation, we went looking for bar stools and we didn't like any of them. The ones that we liked, we had to order online and they weren't going to come today. So I've done everything to try and get pain relief. By the way, what Cheryl's talking about is I went away recently with my daughter to support her for one of her events for work. I hurt my back just pulling my very heavy suitcase. So it's just down the side here and obviously I was using this side to pull, but it's just down the side here. I am managing it. Anyway, thank you, Cheryl.
AKA, you are too old to go out partying all night.
I know.
And I know I'll get in trouble for saying that. Now, I'm just going to do a roll call because there are a lot of comments.
Okay.
And lots of people talking to each other, so I'm just going to read out the names.
Okay.
So Danielle Graves.
Hello, Danielle.
Lily is here. Danielle has already checked in with Lily to see how husband is doing. And Lily says further down that he is fine, so that's good.
That's awesome.
Good to know that things are off to a good start. So that's Danielle, Lily, Christiane Fisk.
Hello, doll. How are you today?
We've got Mrs. Henderson is here. Hello, Mrs. H.
He's so naughty, eh, Mom? He's naughty.
Judy Duran is here.
Hello, Judy. Kisses.
Ella is here.
Hello, Ella. Kisses again. Nice to see you.
Kelly Bow is here.
Oh, Kelly. How are you?
He says, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Mel. Super Ron is here.
Hi, Ron. How are you?
Quite a long list. People are talking everywhere here. William Spangler is here.
Hello, Will. How are you, Will?
Nice to see you again, Will. Patty Dixon is here, checking in from Oregon.
Nice to see you, Patty.
Cheryl Tomlinson, of course.
Of course.
Chef Fat Grams.
Oh, Chef, you're a trooper.
Hey, Chef.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming, and thanks everyone actually for coming last week for that debacle, and for coming back. I didn't scare you off. Shirley Millar is here.
Hi, Shirley. How are you?
Marianne is here.
Hello, Marianne.
We have a new name in the comments, Deborah Bremer. Welcome, Deborah.
Hello, Deborah. Nice to see you.
And we are up to date.
Okay, so you want to use up to a tablespoon of your extracts. You can go with, whatever cake you're making. If you're doing an orange cake, or if you're doing chocolate, you would do vanilla. I am going to be doing a combination of a teaspoon of strawberry extract because I'm making a strawberry cake, and I'm going to mix that in with a teaspoon of vanilla. Oops.
I missed one.
Yes, go for it.
Susan, Cajun Dagos is here.
Oh, nice.
Morning, everyone. Mr. Mel.
Hello again, Susan.
And Danielle says it was fun last week. She's so nice.
He was very about the business, wasn't he? He wasn't really up to his usual jokes. And I asked him about it, and he said that he was just trying to answer as many questions as he could. Yeah. So now, as you can see, this is not going to fit 180 grams of, I'm using the CK Almond Flour blend. You need 180 grams of whatever combination. Some people cannot taste the chicken in a cake when they bake with it. I think for you, if you're unsure about it, like reduce this cake down to maybe divide it into 4. Divide it by 4 and make a small cake and see if you can taste the chicken. And this is for people who are allergic to nuts and really want to go full on 0 carb using the chicken flour blend. Taste your batter before you bake. If it's still tasting a little bit like chicken, you know, you can add more sweetener and you can add more extract flavors, right, to mask the taste. Anyway.
What about some nuts? Like maybe some pecans or something?
Isn't he's so naughty, because we were all having this discussion on how we say pecan or pecan. I say pecan, and then someone said if you say pecan where she's from, they bring you a can to urinate in. I can't.
Look, we can just settle this right now. It's pecans. If you say anything else, that's okay. It's fine to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong.
No, because a lot of people say the same thing. Anyway, noise.
Incorrectly.
That went for about, say, 15 seconds. So I'm going to try and be elegant and take my wet ingredients and just add it to the flour, because I did actually make another cake. As you know, I like to prepare before our lives so you can see what the end result looks like, right? So I did that before earlier tonight, and it was so full. I thought, oh gosh, this could go wrong during the live. So I'm not doing it. But if you have a big blender, by all means, go ahead. And of course, if you don't have a blender, you can just whip this up in a bowl easily, you know. So if you like, very easy cake to do.
Now, while you're doing that,
yes.
Sarah Lynn Crooms Martin has arrived. Good morning,
hello,
Chris.
Sarah Lynn.
Hey, Sarah. Cheryl says Chris did a good job. Danielle says not his normal clowning, but it was missed, but we survived and he has recovered his personality. Yes, I'm back to my immature self. Chef says, yes, Chris was very professional last week. Now act right this week, bro.
Yes, I agree. Act right. With no time for professional.
No time for being correct.
Yes.
Daniel says, I've learned that freeze-dried chicken does not have as much of that chicken flavour as making my own.
Nice.
Everyone that bought the freeze-dried cans, try it, you'll see what I mean.
Nice.
Judy says, I think Mr. Mel was just missing Mrs. Mel last week.
He does. He does. You know, the thing is like, with us, Chris works from home in the main, except when he travels out of the city for work. So we're together, 24/7? We're doing different things, right? I'm in the kitchen, normally working out a recipe and that kind of thing, and he'll be in his office. If you want to see what our house looks like, we've done a house tour during one of our lives, but he's in his office, with his regular job. So, but we are together a lot, and when one of us goes away, we do feel it. Anyway, silicone cake tin, 8" is going to get you a nice rise, but you can also use a 9". Anywho, let's get that in.
Chef's laughing at your pecan explanation.
I say pecan, yes.
Cheryl says that is correct of a pecan. Real people know it's pecan.
It's pecan.
You gotta say it American. It's gotta be like a pecan.
I think when I did the pecan mug pie recipe, we were having this debate as well. So
Danielle says pecans to me is the beginning of Peking duck.
well, if somebody says pecan to me, all I want to do is make the sound of a chicken. Peacock. you know, like, so it feels wrong to me. Anyway.
Ethel Pierzinski is here. Says,
nice to see you again, Ethel.
welcome back. Actually, one of the names missing from our list here is Mr. Marzi Mars. Where is Mr. Marzi Mars?
Mr. Marzi Mars. Is he not here?
He's not. I haven't seen him thus far.
But so you saw the batter, right? The batter was quite runny, but it is very much like a cake batter. Do cover your cake with foil because, well, I find, pardon me, I find with the CK chicken flour, you don't need to cover your baking because it doesn't scorch. Almond flour does tend to scorch. You guys know that. So I'm going to cover mine with foil because I'm using almond flour. And you preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius, and we bake for 40 minutes exactly. I'm going to say exactly that because that's what works in my silly oven. But
does it explode if you cook it for 41 minutes?
Well, you'll see that my previous cake actually went for 45, and I feel like it's a little too dark.
It's just flirting with disaster.
Yeah, so I'm going to put this in.
Must I set a timer?
Just 1 second. I'm just going to put this in because the silicone cake tin is flimsy. And when I'm taking it out, I don't want to have an accident. So there we go.
And
away we go.
Now Ron says tomato or tomato or potato or potato. Ron, no one says potato. I'm sorry, but find me a country in the world where they say potato. Sarah Lynn says she's missed a few lives and I'm interested in making this.
Yes. Well, I am going to. This is the cool down pre-done cake, and you can see like it's just a little too brown for me. It's a little too brown, but I actually went over. I went 45 minutes instead of the 40.
Disgraceful.
I know. I'm going to ice this cake with the cream cheese frosting, but I am yet to make it. So let's do it. I'm really curious to see what it looks like on the inside as well.
Marianne's laughing at you as well.
What did I do?
I think it's
With
from the pecan.
Pecan.
William says it's like ex-con. Okay, that makes sense.
It does.
Who else have we got here? Danielle says cake bomb. Ha 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 ha. Sarah Lynn says I'm South Georgian. We say pecans, each to their own, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
Karomi Amazing says hurry up and make it already.
It's made. It's made, and you guys saw, like, that took me, what, 5-10 minutes to make a cake? And, yeah, with the caveat, I mean, I did have everything set up and out and ready to go, but for you, like, if it was me and I wasn't recording this, I would just be grabbing my stuff, and it might take me, what, extra few minutes to grab all my stuff, but it's fine. It was really quick.
Apparently not, according to Karomi. But anyway, Judy says, yes, Sassy Chris is back. Careful what you wish for, Judy. Oh, we're up to date.
We're up to date.
Woohoo.
Awesome. All right, let's move this out of the way. I just, Chris, are you able to link in the cream cheese frosting recipe into the description box for everybody?
You know, you would think that I probably can, but I have no idea how to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to YouTube.
Only because... let me see. YouTube. So I find the cream cheese frosting recipe.
Yes. So and like a lot of people are saying to me, you've got so many recipes, Mel. We can't like when I share a recipe on Facebook or on like say an old recipe, a lot of people have no idea that I've had that recipe out like for ages, and they want to find all my recipes, and there's no other way of arranging it on YouTube except doing playlists, and even those are now getting extensive. So I'm not quite sure what the solution is, to fix that. And I guess the only thing we can do is come up with a cookbook.
That's true.
I think.
Right. It is linked in the video details.
Lovely.
In the description box.
Lovely. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do double the cream cheese frosting recipe because I'm making a double cake. Now, normally, honestly, I would just do one layer because for us, that's enough. But a lot of my friends, you guys, have had birthdays recently. I missed Cheryl's doing a cake for Cheryl's birthday, Ron's birthday, Chris's birthday, and mine's coming up as well. So I thought, gosh, I better do a cake for, so I don't miss anybody else's birthday. And you can feel like you're being naughty on your birthday and still be sugar-free. Stay within, the keto ingredients. You might go over especially since it's your birthday, but that is your choice. So if you have a lovely cake, you won't need to cheat.
So Cheryl's asking what are you using for the frosting? Oh, okay, I think that was before.
Yes.
Yeah, Cheryl, it's linked in the description box. Deborah Bremer says, when I was a child 50 years ago, we always travel with pecans in the car for the kids when we get long distance trips.
Nice. Yeah, and it's such a healthy snack too.
Want me to do a few more? Or you?
Yes, no, keep going.
Danielle says, Chris, we love you, not as much as Mel, but a very close second. I'll take it. I will take it. Thank you very much, Danielle. Chef says only 8 thumbs up at the moment. Don't forget, we already know it's a thumbs up. Thanks, Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
Becky's here. Hi, y'all. I'm late. How's everyone? We're good, Becky. How are you?
Becky.
And nice to see you again.
Yes.
Stacey Gabler. Well, somebody else came late but didn't apologise for being late, did she? Stacey says, sure, I came late. We are painting the living room. Like that's some kind of excuse. Couldn't miss this though. Good morning, all. Good morning,
Good
Stacey.
morning. Stacey, you're always very busy.
Yes. Always. It's either kids or decorating.
Yeah, no, grandkids, I think.
Grandkids.
Yes.
Becky is asking, what is Mel making?
I am making a blender cake. Sorry, I'm just going to set that off. A blender cake that you can flavor how you want to flavor it. It's made in the blender, so for people like me who have pain at the moment or you have a disability, you can make this cake. Seriously, you can make it. Like, even with one hand, I think I could manage it with one hand.
Jonna Farrell is here.
Hello, Jonna.
Hey, Jonna. Danielle says it's time to write a book.
It is.
And Ron says happy early birthday. It's birthday month, Ron.
It's birthday month for a lot of us. No, a lot of people had their birthdays in July, I think.
I had 4 hours of a birthday. What's wrong with this picture?
What's 4 hours?
Shirley Millar says most YouTubers organise and store their recipes on a website.
Yes, they do.
Ron says, sorry, here you go.
And then, do you want to talk about the website?
No, I'll just move on to Ron's comment. Ron says, just completed my 3rd year on keto. Happy to say I'm down 150 pounds. Many of Mel's recipes helped me on my journey.
Oh, that's
awesome,
wonderful. Thank you, Ron.
Stacy says, I know it's only been a week, but Mel looks beautiful today.
Oh, thank you.
Like the break must have done her good.
I feel that. I feel like, because when I had no idea this was happening, right? But I think I was getting really tired and I needed a break. I would, before the little mini holiday, the holiday was what, 4 or 3 days? 4 days? 5 days. Before the holiday, like I would wake up tired and struggle through the day, and when I got back, I took a day to recover because I had been tired, right, from traveling. But when I woke up that next morning, I was like, oh, I'm full of the joys of spring and feeling very refreshed and, you know, more enthusiastic. I don't know how to get more enthusiastic, but I feel like the enthusiasm's there. It's just the will that changes.
It becomes like a little bit like Groundhog Day, though. Even though you love what you do, it is, and I was trying to explain this on the live, but there's a lot of work and a lot of stress that goes into creating the recipes and the videos. So it's probably, you know, a change is as good as a rest sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm hoping that as soon as my back pain goes, that I can, you know, go faster and output more. Because I mean, who doesn't want to go faster, right?
Jonah says, late to bed, late to early rising. Yep, I feel that. Cheryl Tomlinson's also saying, Mel, have you thought of making a website?
Yes. Chris, answer, because I'm busy.
What would you like me to say?
Tell them what our thoughts are on a website.
We have had, I think, probably 5 or 6 different goes at various website builders, using website creators, etc. And we found that there's some limitations in terms of page numbers and a whole bunch of other stuff, which led us to the conclusion we need to get a professionally built website. And the only problem with that is that they are horrendously expensive.
Like $5,000 expensive.
Yeah, for even a half-baked one is about $5,000.
And here's the thing. You can try doing it for, we tried a free website, right? Building your website for free. The best one that we found, you were allowed to load 50 recipes. Now, I have 300 recipes on YouTube alone. So that was never going to work. I mean, it defeats the whole purpose, doesn't it, of just being able to load 50 recipes. So I think that is going to be a long-term plan, because $5,000 is a lot of money. And we bought a camera. We're still finding out if it's good enough. If it's not good enough, then we will send it back and get something else. But yeah, we bought a camera, so thank you everyone for helping us get there.
Now, Mrs. H says it's too hot to be outside. Finish spraying outside around the house. I feel like Mrs. H works very hard.
Very hard, yes.
Flower beds and sidewalk. We'll do the rest later, one step at a time. Love you, Mel and Chris. Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom.
Susan says, so sorry you hurt your back, Mel. Hope you're feeling well soon. Just out of curiosity, but what time is it there?
It's 1:30 a.m. on Sunday morning?
On Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, yeah.
Jonah says, Ron, you're doing amazing. I'm amazed by the stories, struggles, and triumphs. Oh, and Ron sent us a super sticker.
Oh,
thank you, Ron.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you so much.
Legend. Chef. Where did that comment go?
Oh, I
No,
hope we
it's-
don't have disappearing
No,
comments again.
it scrolls to the top for no apparent reason. But Chef is in Stacey's camp, and he says Mella's glowing today. Hope your back gets to feeling better.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Stacey says, I feel you. It takes a lot doing baking, rebaking, editing, messages, etc. I appreciate all you do. I'm down a total 169
Good
today.
grief.
Oh, and Chris, and then she pokes her tongue out at me because I gave her a bit of a roast.
Good job. He deserves that.
Ella is aghast at the cost of the website.
Yeah.
And Lily says, I will be naughty with a glass of wine on my birthday. Now, come on, Lily. I don't think it's just on your birthday that you're naughty. What?
Why are you being so mean? You always been one. Just step out of character one day.
I roast people that I like.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yes.
Lily's a sweetheart. Mrs. H says, yeah, your camera finally so happy.
Nice.
Cheryl says that is crazy about the website. I wouldn't have one either. Shirley says, have you tried Wix as a website builder? It's very user-friendly, not sure about limitations. Yes, Shirley, Wix was the second one that we tried, and it has a limit of 50 pages.
Oh, I'm just getting the powdered sweetener. Where is it?
Becky says, I don't find wine tastes good. Okay, we'll start that again. I have to do one at least in every live. It's not even a long sentence. I apologize, Becky. Becky says, I don't find wine tastes good anymore since keto. I've heard that from a lot of people.
Wow. I think, you know what, I think be smart when you drink, as in try to get a low carb wine, or if you're going to have your favorite wine, because it's only a glass and it is a treat, like try and go really lean in your eating for that day. You'll probably get quite drunk because you're eating clean anyway, and you know that'll be a good time in itself. But yeah, I think there's a way you can have your when you want to have a naughty treat, try and be good for the rest of it, or you know, just scratch the day as a write-off and start again tomorrow.
Lily says she likes a drop of wine. I like a drop of wine now and again. I do like to deglaze a pan with wine.
Oh no, I like to deglaze a pan with wine too. And my carbonara, I have to have, like, for me there's nothing, how can I say, best carbonara is with wine. I feel.
Ron says, suggestion, can you put a membership next to the $? It would help you. Okay, cool.
We
We'll
haven't
look at that,
set
Ron.
up memberships yet. Just, here's the thing. If we're going to set up memberships, what's going to be the benefit for you, you know, in terms of you guys being a member? I want to do something that's going to bring value to you and say, okay, I'm a member and I get this. I don't just want to set up a membership and you guys have no benefit in doing that. So let me know in the comments what you think we should provide for you, you know, if we set up memberships. And
Mom says, sorry your back hurts. Had injections done yesterday. Just first series done out of many more to come. Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
no, that doesn't sound good at all.
Ron says he's going back to school next month for media productions, looking to get his master's degree. Nice one.
That's lovely. Wow.
Jonna said she tried a Too Good yogurt, had to spit it out, way too sweet for me. Yuck.
Yeah.
And Becky says that's a lot of cream cheese, y'all. To which Stacey says, Becky, you can never have too much cream cheese.
And do keep in mind, Becky, that this is a double portion because I am gonna try and ice the entire cake with it. You don't have, like, you can do one portion and then just do your top layer and, you know, the two top layers, the middle layer and the top. I want to cover the entire cake in the frosting, just because.
Becky's come and said that she agrees. She just means that she doesn't have that much on hand all the time.
Yes, we bought it specifically to do this, so, you know, there you go. So, let us...
I didn't switch it off, I promise. Danielle says, my taste buds changed completely with keto. I got a lot more sensitive to sweet, but oh my god, the bitter taste went through the serum.
Wow. Yeah, your taste buds do change.
Yeah, because of the sugar that you take away, it alters things.
Yeah. What I also find that when I don't know how you guys found it, but it takes some getting used to as well. Getting used to keto food, like when you first start and you taste the bread and you think, oh my gosh, I don't know if I could do this, you know, because it's so different to what you're used to. And so it's, I don't know, I found that I had to get used to it. Right, we are in business.
Ron says he's in the process of developing his own website. It's very time consuming. Yes, that is the other part of it. It does take a lot of time, especially if you're doing it yourself.
And what program or who's he going through?
Don't know.
Just
Ron?
as a matter of interest, because yes, we are trying. We always looking at a way to create a website. We just always come up with a roadblock. So.
Jonna says she hates the taste of booze also. Yuck. Now, you want me to carry on?
Yes, carry on.
Kelly says, sorry so quiet everyone, I was struggling to get my very thick carrot cake batter out of the blender. It is in now and I think the cream cheese frosting will be perfect to go with.
Oh yes.
Also, I am happy to offer my English major teacher editing skills and test baking skills for a future cookbook. Nice.
Wow. Because yes, I need to do a cookbook, but I have no idea how to even start. No idea. There you go.
Chef says, LOL Stacey, I have 2 cases of cream cheese in my fridge to be freeze dried. Got a super deal at our discount store, 49 cents. 49 cents each.
That's cheap.
Wow. You know those boxes of Philly cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese?
Yeah.
They're like $4.50 here. We get the raw end of the deal down in this part of the world. Keto simple.
Oh, Justin, how are you?
I'm late. Happy Saturday or Sunday, depending. Becky says I made Mel's carrot cake for 2 and love it. Double the frosting, of course.
Nice.
Kelly says I can ask my college student computer science major if he's able or willing to try his hand at web design. Okay, thanks Kelly, that'll be awesome.
Thank you, Kelly. I think the stickler is that you need it's called a plugin where you, and the plugin is just for recipes to load properly onto a website. Now I know this is getting a bit technical, but that plugin apparently is really expensive. Yeah, part of the big expense. So I think I do want to make it easy. So maybe our next goal for donating and Patreon and that kind of stuff should be a website. Chris, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It can certainly help anyway because it is very, very expensive.
Yeah. So but everybody needs to be that's my main thing, is that people need to find the recipes, because that's not good if you can't find it.
Lily says you are correct, Chris. Naughty is my middle name. See, I wasn't being mean. I was speaking facts.
I'm gonna stop here and cut this cake, right, so you can see inside.
Yum.
Right. Ta-da! Oh, nice and soft.
Ooh. God, it looks good.
Am I doing this right?
Yep, perfect.
You can see, like, my hand's shaking, but it's really soft. If I jiggle it even more. Oh, God.
Are you nervous?
No? Well, I don't know. Maybe too much coffee? Do you want to try it? I'll be nice and put it on a plate for you, because you know how clumsy you can be.
Thanks. Just out me in front of everybody.
Oh, the clumsy is real. There you go.
No, time is of the essence.
I'm definitely going to have
Thank you.
a taste, I think. Oh, yeah.
That's good. I don't mean to sound like I was surprised or anything, but it's really good. Nom, 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 nom.
That is a beautiful, beautiful cake.
That is good.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you guys, you have got the okay from me. Sorry. You've got the seal of approval for me. This cake is beautiful, good to go. I wouldn't change a thing about this recipe. It's moist on the inside and soft. And keeping in mind that I overbaked this cake by 5 minutes. Remember I was saying the outside is a little dark for my liking? That's why we're only baking the second one for 40 minutes. So I think it's going to be even better. Wow.
Well, that's one way to shut me up. Give me cake.
Oh, my secret is out. Now you guys know why I feed him a lot of food. Stop.
You wait till I stuff my mouth full and then you drop that. Right. Excuse me, you're distracting me from my job here. Becky says, did I tell you all I love sharing this time with you all? Thank you.
Wow.
Cleaning house and laundry must wait.
Thank
Thanks,
you
Becky.
so much, Becky.
Lily's asking, can you make that a plain white or yellow cake?
Yes. So the color, what I should do is cut another piece.
Christiane says, oh no, you just ran water over the beaters. I was going to offer to let them clean for you. Anything for the team.
Oh man.
That's so selfless of you, Christiane.
I know. I used to give, I'm sure you guys were like the same, give the kids the beaters and the bowl once you're done baking.
Danielle says she gladly offers her services of reducing the recipes down to one. God, what is wrong with me? Yeah, do that. I'll reread this so that I can get it right.
I'm just going to, please can you see that I'm in focus?
Mm-hmm.
So the cake is really, really soft. Really soft cake. And I feel like, you know, the color of the inside, it's going to depend what you're adding to it, right? So if you want to bake a lemon cake, you would use an entire lemon for that cake, all right? It's just with your fruit, I used a 1/3 cup of strawberries because I want to keep the carbs low. But if you're not concerned for the day about carbs, or if you're just doing sugar-free, by all means you can add a 1/2 cup of strawberries. So bear that in mind, a 1/3 cup or a 1/2 cup of your flavorings like fruit or nuts, or if you're doing, you want another?
It's gone already. I just wanted to.
Gosh, and it's light. It's a light cake. Definitely like a sponge. I'm going to say sponge cake.
Yeah, more on the spongy side. Very soft. It's actually quite dangerous because I feel like you could eat a lot before you would feel like you're even full. Now, after I busily butchered Danielle's comment, I'll start it again.
All right.
I gladly offer my services of reducing the recipes down to a 1-person serving. Lol lol.
Nice.
Stacy says it's going to be 110 here all week. I'm going to be doing the non-keto cook this week, and then she's back on form. Stacy has returned to her former self, and she's got lots of swearing emojis. There, I feel better now. I got that emoji in there for Chris. My day is complete, and mine too. My day is completed.
And Stacy, you touched on a subject that I think is worth all of us discussing. What do you do when it's so hot and you don't feel like cooking? It's things like do your salad. Things like, with hemp hearts, that is a substitute for, I use it as a substitute for rice. Especially if you can flavor your rice to, say, like a lime coriander, or if you're doing a Spanish rice, any kind of rice, those hemp hearts you would cook in the microwave, and they're really quick smart, right? I think the only variable would be your meats, like your proteins. And so if you maybe want to use your air fryer, if that's not going to affect you getting overly even more hotter or warmer than what you already are, use your air fryer, or and then your vegetables, do, like, why not avocado? You don't have to do anything. Just cut it up, season it, and it's ready to go. And then, have your salads and put your dressings on and stuff like that. Aside from that, you got all the snack range, the range of snacks that you can have. Your cold meats together with your cream cheese, or, if you want to do a guac, you can do a guacamole. So many options. You can put in your cream cheese, you can do your pickles, cucumber, peppers, all kinds of things, even onion, why not? And all of those things require no cooking. I'm sure lots of people have commented. Yes, go for it.
Yeah. Here we go. Danielle says, if your care package ever makes it there, you're getting powdered cream cheese.
She reminded me, didn't she?
Yeah, we've got an unboxing. Yes. Yeah. Ella says, looks yummy, Mel.
Thank you, Ella.
Chef says, oh, we know he's clumsy, even with his words. Wow. Wow, bro.
That's the one.
Wow.
That is the one.
I can't even argue it, though.
No.
Kelly says approximately.
Approximately.
See, Chef's throwing me off now. Approximately, how many servings for the cake?
Gosh,
In my case, Kelly, it's 1, but normally I would say that's 10.
No, it's more like it depends on you. Honestly, Kelly, if you want a thin slice, like if you just want to taste, I'm going to say 16. So you can go from something like 10 or 8 for big slices. And if you just want like the size that I cut, it's going to end up being about 16, depending on, how good you are with cutting. But, yeah. So I'm going to say it's your choice. And I haven't done the macros for them yet. But when we do a video, I'll have those ready. The macros for it. Or, of course, you can do it yourself if you like. Can I have the paper towels, please? I just want to clear this off because I want to do the next phase of this live. And I have been sent a birthday present by somebody who's become a very close friend of mine, and that is Danielle Graves. So she sent... Oh, of course, you all know my birthday is coming up. I don't know why we're talking about birthdays. We should be over it when we're this old. But for me, I feel that any day that is special to you is worth celebrating because you're important to somebody, right? So
that's a really nice way to dress up the fact that you're just obsessed with birthdays. You can just say you are obsessed.
No, I
birthdays.
love celebrating birthdays because it's the one day where a person is qualified to feel special. I've always been like that. Let me get the box.
Chef?
Do you want to get
the
box?
I'll get it.
I just remembered I have trouble bending. So, here we go.
Now, do you want me to take it out of here?
Yes, please. So it's all wrapped prettily and everything with a bow. Thank you. No, look at it. So cool. And there's a little... Keep your gift a surprise.
I can't fall any further.
So let's do this now. I'm not somebody who can keep presents like wrapped like this for days and weeks and stuff. I am a now kind of person. How do I? Oh, it's tied here. Okay. We'll figure this out. Let's put this down. Now I think I have to cut it. Ta-da! More wrapping.
Wow.
Wow, guys. Look at this. A dehydrator. Danielle, you crazy, lovely woman. I mean, no longer can I say I don't have a dehydrator. I've been saying it for years. Thank you so much. This is going to make, I feel like it's going to cut off hours of my life making chicken powder because I make a lot a week.
It's gonna save you so much time.
I take a full day to just make chicken powder. And I end up making like up to a kilogram or 2 point something pounds worth of chicken powder a week.
Jeez, that thing looks awesome. It's like a multi-story car park.
That's gonna be amazing. Thank you so much. I'm gonna leave it here so you know, if you don't have a dehydrator, you could be jealous of me. Oh my goodness.
Wow, what an awesome present though. And while you're on the thank you train, Mr. Marzi Mars has arrived in the house.
We've already saluted you, Mr.
We
Mars.
have. You were missed at the start, but he has, I think, a valid reason. Anyway, Marzi has sent a big super thanks.
Oh, thank you, Marzi.
And said, bombastic g'day, Mr. and Mrs. Mel, and you all been flat out with my home reno, knee strapped with rotating ice packs to get it done until surgery. Anyways, had to drop in and spread the love. Let's see your love hearts.
Oh.
Brother Mars.
I hope you get better soon.
What the hell have you done? I hope you're okay, bro.
Sorry. Are you okay? You seem perturbed.
You look perturbed. So I was just mirroring you.
No, I was.
What do they say about couples
it's not
who spend
nice.
too long together?
It's not nice hearing when somebody's in pain or has an injury or you know, all of it. So I hope you get better real soon. I feel your pain a little bit, literally. How much time have we got for the cake?
It's got 4 seconds.
Look at my timing.
Oh, look, here's one I prepared earlier. See? Wasn't lying.
Oh, it smells so good. Oh. Right. I need a cutting board because this is very hot. Oh, look, an egg is gone. It's fine. Whew. Alrighty. And now for the moment of... I don't think that's ready. It could be ready. I don't know. But
it looks good.
It looks real good.
It does look a lot lighter than the last one.
Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, how can we show them I want to show them the cake in the cake tin.
In the cake tin, yep.
You know what I'll do? I'll just hold it here.
Can you just lift up the silicone bit and turn that over?
I'll just hold it here and do that.
Yep.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
That is a very nice size cake. I'm very pleased with that. With some keto baking, I know the cakes don't really rise as good as this, and that is down to the egg white powder in your flour. It gives really good rise to your baking, so that's why I've asked you guys to do a cup when you're making up your flour, because you get this result. So that's fabulous. I want to take it out. You can't.
Let it cool.
You can't. You have to let it cool.
Yeah.
So
while you do that,
let's do the final round of comments. And I feel like you have everything you need to make this cake and variations and versions of it. So please send pictures on Facebook, in our chat group, and go nuts. Have fun, experiment, do your own version of it, and yeah, let us know how you get on.
Okay, I'll roll through these quickly. Stacey says, thank you for an amazing recipe. Grandkids are here to help paint my living room. Have a great week, everyone.
Nice.
You too, Stacey. Hopefully see you next week. Becky says, I'm looking for both keto egg and chicken salad recipes.
Egg and chicken salad.
Yeah, egg or chicken or both together.
gosh.
Do we have any?
We have a mac salad, but it has everything. You can just search on YouTube, cook with Mel macaroni salad, and you can do everything except add the macaroni. And it's got everything in there. It's got a bit of onion. It's got boiled egg. It's got mayonnaise. It's got so many things. I would say look at that recipe, convert it to how you want it and whatever ingredients you have, and I think you will come up with something amazing or turn out. Yes.
Okay, Chef, Ron says every day you wake up is a blessing and a birthday.
That's true.
Chef says happy birthday, Mel, and now that he's 50, he refuses to have another birthday.
Oh, yes. We start counting backwards, Chef.
Marzi says that he made some biscuits with CK flour blend, but was out of almond flour, so he used pecan flour instead.
Nice, yes.
Notes how we say pecan. Awesome result.
Nice.
Kelly says pecan flour is delish, Marzi. Yes. Danielle says I'm celebrating the 25th anniversary of my 21st birthday. That's awesome. Ella says, wow, huge birthday present. Kelly, love it, Danielle. Marianne says it takes her a day to make the chicken flour too.
Yeah.
Judy says, nice, Danielle. Sarah Lynn, wow, that's a great birthday present. Happy pre-birthday, Mel and Chris.
Thank you.
Ron says, love it, planning on making some beef jerky this weekend. Jonna says, oh, wow, how nice, Danielle.
Yeah.
Vic Goddard, lovely gift. I bought a dehydrator a month ago just to make your chicken flour.
Oh, thank you so much,
Nice.
Vic.
And hey, good to see you again, by the way, Vic.
Yes,
Really well.
it's nice to see you, Vic.
Chef says, awesome, Danielle. Danielle says, I wish I could take the credit, but Amazon wrapped it. Now, see, Danielle, that's information that no one needed. You could have just happily taken the credit for that. But it was lovely nonetheless.
Yes.
Chef says, wow, that's an Amazon wrap. I know, my Amazon stuff turns up looking like it's been through a war and circumnavigated the globe.
I think Danielle is a preferred customer on Amazon. I'm just saying quietly, people.
Oh, so I'm on the bottom rung of the ladder. That's why they drop kicked my
Yes,
stuff.
I
through
think
the
you
front
need
door.
to up your purchases in order to qualify.
My purchases, it's your purchases. Ellis is very nice, Danielle. Marzi says, all good, Christo. They're worse off than me. Nothing a little panel beating won't fix. Yeah, that's how it gets when you get a little bit older.
Look how soft. Sorry.
That's
Look how
lovely,
soft
Bob.
the cake is. I think that should work. That recipe should work. This recipe should work for everyone. I mean, this is my very first time trying a blender cake tonight. That cake was my very first time. First go, no practice runs. So I feel like everyone should be able to make it. Just follow the recipe, the ingredients. Bake at preheated oven, 356 Fahrenheit or 180 Celsius for 40 minutes. And you will get this.
Susan says, very nice. Lucia says, boa tarde do Brazil.
Hello, Lucia.
Ella says, toothpick test.
Toothpick test. Let's or a cake tester.
Yeah. Patty says, what are your thoughts on mixing the almond flour and chicken flour blend in that recipe? Just thinking about lowering carbs.
I actually love, I've tried baking a cake with the almond chicken flour blend. I like it. It just provides a bit of a rougher texture when you use a chicken. It doesn't matter when you bake bread and savory, but I do find a difference when you're baking a cake. It doesn't taste unpleasant. I don't taste any chicken, but it does give, how can I say, the texture isn't as soft and smooth as if you go all almond or all pecan. If you're fine with that, go ahead and do it because, yes, lower the carbs. Cake tester.
Ron says it looks amazing. Chef says it looks yum. Judy says cake looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Cheryl says Patty use half chicken and half almond, which is just what you said.
There you go.
Charity says very nice, love that tip. Kelly says kisses to all. Chef says I really need to set up a Facebook, and just too old-fashioned. YouTube was my first social media. So is that done?
That's done.
Well, there you go.
I'll do it from another side. I'll clean it first. Yep, it comes out clean.
Lily says what a nice gift. Mad Vito's got lots of huggy little heart emojis.
Hugs.
Marianne. Mom says love you guys bunches. We love you too, Mom.
And Marianne, thank you for joining my Patreon. I'm going to write you a special message as I do with everyone. But I just want to say thank you so much. Your support is really appreciated. Thank you.
Shirley says, are you still going to do a cinnamon roll video, or did you already sneak it in somewhere?
Pardon me. The cinnamon roll recipe, I'm looking for perfection. When I release it, you will know that that's going to be the best cinnamon roll recipe on YouTube, because that's where I'm going, what I'm going for. I tried, Michael Rosenau made a cinnamon, because I told him what I was working on. So he decided to try and do it by himself, because he's just gone so advanced in his cooking skills. When Michael Rosenau and I met, he would not make something if it required rolling. He didn't enjoy cooking as much as he does now. So I feel like I played a little role in that. Anyway, we worked on the recipe together, Michael and I. When I tried it, I liked it, yes. But I think it could be better. There is that same recipe on my Patreon at the moment. If you make it, the recipe on Patreon or Michael's recipe, I think you'll be perfectly happy with it. I just want to see if there's a dough, the Japanese milk bread dough, that I have to try that one first, because I have a feeling it's going to give us an amazing cinnamon roll. So let me do that. Before we do the cinnamon roll recipe though, I am working on an instant noodle recipe. Not 2-minute noodles, 4 minutes. So I'm very super excited about that. And it is using spherification or molecular gastronomy. However, it is not like anybody else's recipe, that everybody else was trying. It's not that. It is purely for clean keto or CK flour users. So there you go. So we'll do the noodles first, and then the cinnamons will be after that. And hopefully when my back is better, I can do 2 videos a week. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Ella says, have all a nice weekend, and thanks to gorgeous Mel and lovely Chris.
Oh, thank you.
Susan says, fantastic live, love the recipe. Thanks Mel and Chris. Everyone have a great week.
Oh, you too.
Jonna says, I need to buy a Vitamix. I blew the motor out of my Ninja doing the chicken flour. Well, we blew the motor out of that other... What's our one?
A Ninja?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember all the blue plastic that came out of it?
Yeah, but look at this, guys. That's the exact same. It's a little lighter, but that's exact same result. And you saw me bake this very cake in front of you. It just needs to get a little cooler, and then I will ice this one too, and then we'll have a double cake, or you will have a double cake.
Oh, yes. Danielle says, love you guys.
Oh, love you too.
Now, Becky has a bone to pick with you.
What happened?
Becky says, my birthday was 3 days ago, and I'm still waiting for the cinnamon rolls.
Yes. Can you see how behind I am, Becky? I'm so sorry. I will make it up to you by providing an amazing cinnamon roll recipe, and it'll be happy belated
good.
birthday from me.
My disease is catching.
Your disease is catching. I'm so sorry, Becky. Can you see how bad it is to be behind?
Yeah, that's okay. We'll catch up, and it'll be worth the wait. Resurrection Sunday says,
hello.
people who work in shipping go through our packages. That's from any company or shipping. Lots of videos about the same thing. Okay.
Interesting.
Charity says, guess I should have clarified tip on getting cakes to rise. Okay.
Do tell.
Danielle says, the only reason I started back up a Facebook was so that I could chat with everybody. Yeah. Jonah says,
enjoy having you, Danielle. Sorry, Jonah says.
No, that's okay. Jonah says, love you guys. Have a great weekend. Cheryl is very concerned about your back and says, get some rest for your back, Mel. Hope you feel better soon.
I am. I'm doing everything I can to get better. It's not fun. But so far I went for a massage. I think I might have mentioned it to you. I went for a massage. I did pain away. I've done Dinka rub. While I was on holiday, I was doing a heat pack. Yes, I think it's just now keep at it and time and rest. Yes.
Patty says, thanks for another awesome recipe.
Love you, Patty.
Jay Rugoff says,
Hi,
so
Jay.
good. Made your magic cookie dough choc chip like real cookies.
Yes.
Do you have all your recipes written out in a recipe card form?
Yes.
If you leave out details and I have to go through the entire video. Yeah, so we were talking about it before.
Yeah,
Jay, we're working on just that.
The best way at the moment to not have to watch videos is to subscribe to my Patreon. It's only $5 a month and you get all the recipes in a recipe card form with a picture, and I'm also available for questions on there, and you can print them out, so like you don't have to go and look at a screen every time. Yeah, it's a one-pager and you get your storage and all kinds of things on there. So I feel like that's what you're asking for. So yeah, there you go.
Now, Resurrection Sunday is also sent as a super sticker.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And with a question, would almond creamer for coffee work?
Almond creamer for coffee? I've never heard of that, to be honest with you. The thing is, you can use a creamer, but you have to check the carb count. You will be amazed, the ingredients. You will be amazed at the rubbish they put in there. Just make sure you can get a clean creamer. I personally, for my creamer, I use heavy cream and water mixed together. For me, I just love it because it feels like a creamer or milk, or whatever I had before to cream my coffee. It works for me. So there are keto milks available now as well. And what else? Some people hate almond milk, but almond milk is another option. I just haven't heard of that one before, so I'm sorry I can't help there. I think I'd need to look up that product. Yeah. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll go through the last ones just quickly. Lily says, take care and God bless.
My Lily.
You too, Lily. Have a great week,
You and
my
the
dear. Steve, Ella says, well done, Mel.
Thank you, Ella.
Marzi says, peace, love, and blessing to the hosts and to all your in the house.
And to you too.
And you too. You get better, mate.
Yeah.
Hope everything's okay down there. Okay, there's people. That's good. People are answering questions
Chatting
from other
amongst
people. That's good.
themselves. Yeah.
Jonah says, looks amazing. Yum yum for when I eat cake in the future for a special occasion.
Yes.
And Marzi says, Brother Christo, please go get your wife Rapid Gel.
Yes, I actually. Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, will do, mate.
I think
Ella,
I
I
have it.
think that's the picture you sent me anyway.
Yeah.
Ella says, get well soon, dear Mel.
Thank you.
Donna says, take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
Sarah Lynn says, Mel, if you do decide to put out a recipe book, I'll definitely buy.
Thank you.
And Patty says, how do I join your Patreon group?
Patty, it's in the description box underneath the ingredients. So just keep scrolling. I think it might be, you get the ingredients, then it says, method for best results, please watch the video in the method in the video, right? Then after that, it says you could buy me a coffee or you could join my Patreon. There's a link there. Click on that link and then you get your options. You choose.
Becky says, thank you, Mel and Chris.
Well, it is so nice to be with you guys. I think I'm addicted to our live shows, guys, because I really feel it if we don't. I mean, look, I could have cancelled with the back pain, but I thought, oh, hell no, that's going to be 3 weeks since I've seen you guys. So I really wanted to say hi and give you, this amazing cake that you can have for your birthday or otherwise.
Or I can have when it's not my birthday. Thank
Yes.
you.
Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and stay keto. All right. Ciao.
Bye, guys.
Ciao. Bye.